You are welcome to this section of the interview, sir. Please, can you kindly introduce yourself so our audience will get to meet you?
Yeah, you're welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, the men on the press. My name is Ogiji Sunday Uko, popularly known as the Governor. I am the one in charge of the youth in the Benue State, the youth leader, the emperors of the state. I welcome you to my office. You are welcome.
Okay, thanks for having us.
You are welcome.
Yes. You've heard of the incident that happened in Benue State recently. So, what is your view of the matter?
It's quite unfortunate. The incident that happened in the state is what I call barbaric. It's barbaric in nature, in the sense that a things of such has never happened in the state. But it has become something regularly these days in the state. And we people of the Benue State, we need to do something about it. And I urge the federal government and the state governor to do something about it now. And as earlier told you, they say the incident is still barbaric. And we are doing something about it.
Okay, the incident is barbaric.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Would you say you have any action plan that you would like to relate to our listeners or to the federal government in solving the situation?
Yes. I have an action to take. And it's bitter in my heart to even stand on the interview right now. Because my state, people of Benue State are dying every day by day. And it seems to, like president and the governors, they are not doing anything about it. I urge the executive governor of Benue State, Governor Samuel Otom, and his cabinet members, and the State House of Assembly, to stand and do something about it right now. And also I urge President Muhammadu Buhari, the executive president of this country, to rise with all his armies and all his entourage to storm into the Benue State and see what's going on there. The problem in the state is unbearable. The problem that's happening in the state is what I call barbaric, as earlier told you. It's not something to write home about. People are dying every day by day. People are crying. The pregnant women are killed. The young boys and small little kids are killed. It has never happened in the state before. But this one is something that federal government and state government need to do something about it right now. Just now, as I told you so. They need to do something about it, and in a quick action. Because if you let this, it will turn to something else. We don't need to fold our hands and be washing and see people crying as if it's because it don't touch my family, it don't touch your family, as okay, let it be, nothing happened. It's not the way out. Federal government and state government need to come together and sort it out right now. Thank you.
Okay, federal government need to sort it out. Well, in the presence of the chaos and what is going on now, what advice do you have for Nigerians in general? How will you advise them to compose themselves in the presence of what is happening right now?
Thank you very much, gentlemen, per se. What are my advice to everybody, to all Nigerians and Benue people? Especially, let me go back to Benue State first and the whole country, the affected state at large. Number one, they don't need to take law into their hands, because constitutionally you have right to protect yourself. And I urge the people of Benue State especially, which is my state, I urge them to stand up. Now is not the time for crying. Now is not the time for folding your hands. People are killing you every day. It's not the time for anybody to wait for federal government. It's not the time to wait for state government. It's not the time to wait for President Muhammad Buhari. It's not the time to wait for Governor Samuel Otom. It's the time for them to protect themselves. Let them raise an army, and if they cannot raise the army, and I pray to Almighty God, we will raise the army for the state. And also, I urge the Governor Samuel Otom right now to make sure he sets all the panel that will look into this matter, because it's unbearable. Seeing people are dying. You are talking about life here. We're not talking about politics. Let's forget about politics here. Politics is, if everybody dies, who will do the politics? Who will come and contest? Who will vote for you? So because this thing is what is going on right now, is like they are doing it in a political way, and which is very bad. People need to stop about politicize people do politics with people's life. Government need to stop, and they need to fight this thing right away. They need to do something about it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you have it there. You heard it there from the aspiring governor of Benue State. Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.